Imagine this, you sit down to work and 2 hours later you finish a task that normally takes you 2 days. No distraction, no procrastination, no let me just check Instagram reel really quick. You don't use discipline, you didn't use motivation, you use something even better. This is how to be so productive it almost feels borderline illegal. So here's the first magic pill of an idea, the Pareto Principle, or commonly known as the 80-20 rule. It means this: 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Translation: most of what's on your to-do list is busy work in disguise. So why does all this matter? First, it multiplies your impact without multiplying your hours. A few decisions, a few actions can drive the entire outcome. Second, it kills decision fatigue. When you know the 20% that really matters, you stop wasting brain power on the small stuff. Does it make sense? Third, it gives you exponential returns. Tiny changes in the right place, the top 4% of work unlocks massive results. That's where productivity starts to feel a little bit unfair. Let me give you a few examples to figuratively support my argument here. Studying, learn the core formulas and chapters that usually gets you over the fence. Work, reply first to the 3 emails that unblock the project. Everything else can wait, really. Home, make the bed, clear the floor. The room looks 80% cleaner than you think. Here's how to use Pareto's Principle starting tomorrow. Step 1, capture. Write down everything you possibly think that you need to do. So basically do a brain dump. Step 2, filter. Ask which 20% of these will create 80% of the result. Circle those. Step 3, execute. Pick the top one thing, block 60 to 90 minute window to work on it. So do it first and don't multitask it. And one of the things that you want to avoid these traps at all costs, is perfectionism, measuring the wrong things, splitting your focus into 100 pieces. That's something that you want to avoid. And here's a tiny ritual that you can start practicing today, and to see this whole Pareto distribution in effect, really. Tonight, write down 3 tasks for tomorrow. Pick the one that moves everything forward. Do that first before checking your phone. Start with that one task before you can even get to your phone and get distracted. There, that's your illegal move. Well, if you're wondering how to slay the next demon coming your way, that's right, you know who I'm talking about. It's procrastination. So here's the thing. Knowing the important 20% is useless if you never start, and that's where procrastination wins. Blank documents, half-written assignments, that one email you've been putting off for weeks. Here's the hack, the Zeigarnik Effect. Your brain hates unfinished tasks. The second you start something, it nags you until you finish. So forget about finishing. Your only win condition is to just start. That's it. Once you're in motion, finishing takes care of itself. It's almost like the 2-minute rule that we keep talking about in the other videos that I make. Now, do you want to really double down on this? You want to supercharge this whole effect? Go Zeigarnik squared? So what I want you to do is, don't start the whole task. Start the step before the task. Open the document and type the title. Create a blank test case. It doesn't matter, right? The first bullet point of the essay. You see where I'm going with this. You get the point though, right? That's all it takes. The barrier is so low, your brain can't resist moving forward. It's like tricking your lazy ass brain into working. Really, that's what it is. No willpower, no motivation, just pure momentum. And momentum is how you crush procrastination. Most people treat productivity like a sprint. Finish the assignment, reply to this email, check off the next box. But here's the truth. Real productivity isn't about winning today's sprint. It's about winning the championship, if you will. Think long game and preferably think systems. More on this later though. In school, that means building habits, not just cramming the night before. At work, it means setting up systems so things run smoothly, even when you're not watching. At home, it's routines, not one big time burst of efforts. Sure, it feels slower at first, but later, you're actually just untouchable. That's the championship mindset. Sometimes you sacrifice a quick win to dominate the season. And do you want to supercharge this? Remember this. Action always beats time. Stop waiting for perfect clarity. Stop thinking about it for 2 weeks. Instead, take the first action. Prototype today, test it out, collect feedback, and every action gives you data. That's pretty much what it is. And data shortens the learning curve. While everyone else is standing around planning, you're actually already iterating. And iteration, that's where the real magic happens. So to kind of wrap things up, so the 3 hacks that almost feels illegal. Number 1, Pareto's Principle. Focus on the 20% than the 80%. Number 2, Zeigarnik's Effect. Start small and leave it incomplete. Number 3, the championship mindset. Play the long game, and action is always over time. Stack these together and suddenly productivity isn't about willpower, it's about systems that make your lazy self win automatically. And here's the kicker, you're not lazy, you're just completely unarmed. Now you've got the tools. Use them and people will wonder how you got so much done.